Hello, everybody. It's Crafting Just Because with Chris Cowan. I'm just getting set up here so I can see comments. Just 1 second here. I hope everybody's having a great Monday. I am. I'm a little tired. We had some crazy storms here this weekend that kept me up a lot last night. But other than that, I'm doing great. It's not letting me switch my accounts here. Hold on, you guys. I hate when that happens. Yikes. Okay. We might be able to now. Sorry about the delay there, you guys. Perfect. Now I can see you guys. Okay. So we're going to make a fun card. We're not even going to stamp today. We're going to use the I think it's the Sweet Thoughts, Memories, and More cards. I'm using 2 3x4 cards. I'm going to use one of these sentiments. And I'm pulling in some basic white cardstock and some Calypso Coral cardstock. So let's go ahead and get started here. Okay. So we want to first cut our cardstock at that 4 1/4 inch mark by 11. That's going to be our base. And then we're going to score it on that 11-inch side at 5 1/2. And then I need to cut a piece for the inside of my card. And I want that to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Like I said, this is a really simple card, you guys. Okay, so there's for the inside of our card. Then I want to cut 2 more pieces of this Calypso Coral cardstock. So we're going to use pretty much this whole piece. And I want one that is cut at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. So let's do 5 1/4 by 4 inches. Okay. And then I want another piece of the same Calypso Coral, and I want it to be 5 inches by 3 3/4. So you'll have those little scraps left from your card. Okay. And then what I want to do on this piece that's the 5 by 3 3/4 of an inch, I want to score all 4 edges at 3/4 of an inch and 7/8 of an inch. So I'm going to do 7/8 first. Okay, and we'll go all the way around. And then we're going to go around and do 3/4 of an inch. And we're kind of creating like a little bit of a plaid pattern, but just by scoring. And I think it adds a ton of detail. Okay. Then we're going to just set that aside for a minute. We're going to take our card that is like the solid background, and we want to cut this down to 3 1/8 by 1 7/8. So here's 1 7/8, and then by 3 1/8. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this one down at 3 by 1 3/4. So I'm going to go as close to that butterfly edge as I can. Okay. And then let's see, 1 3/4. Perfect. We're not cutting off too much there. You can still see that it's a butterfly. And then let's cut as close to the image as we can. Let's see if I can get to 3. We're going to have to cut it more. This card might not be the best one. Okay. Let's see. I hate to chop this one up so much, but let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. I think you could still tell that it's somewhat of a butterfly. Okay. We're just going to go with it. Actually, it just looks like a spray of... It doesn't look like a butterfly so much anymore. It just looks like floral, which is fine. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and fold our card in half. And then I'm going to go ahead and add that basic white piece in the middle. Okay. Then we're going to shut that. And we're going to layer on this on top of this, okay? But I'm going to use dimensional tape or Stampin' Dimensionals, but I really want to make sure I get it nice and popped up. So I'm going to go ahead and use quite a bit here. And then let's do one down at the bottom. Oops. Okay, so we're going to layer this on top of here. And then we're going to layer it again with dimensional tape. Okay. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and layer that all on top of our card front here. I love that embossed piece. It just adds so much. Okay, then we're going to layer these two pieces on top of each other. Oops. And we're going to come in and layer that on there. So you could barely see that pretty peacock. And then I'm going to go ahead and layer that in the middle of those score lines. Just like so. Oh, this card is so pretty with very little work. Okay. So what I was thinking of doing was I'm going to do happy, and then I'm going to do birthday. Just like that. And that's the card. So that's why these Memories and More cards are so fun to have. All I did was layer up that cardstock, and you totally have this beautiful card that's not just slapping a card base, you know, one of these down on there, but really giving it a punch. So thanks for joining me today, you guys. I loved how this turned out. Super simple, but really a great way to showcase using just some score lines there and layering up of cardstock. So have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.